Alright, what's going on guys? Willis here. We are back with another Starfield video. In this video guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make the Millennium Falcon in Starfield. Before I jump into this video, I am giving away a copy of Starfield so you guys can play early. All you gotta do to enter is leave a like on this video, leave a comment, make sure you're subscribed. In this video I'll be showing you all the parts you need, and we're going to be sort of doing a little I guess build along to show you the best way to build this thing. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is find yourself a ship technician. Most of the time you can find them in the, I guess, the shipyard or the place in the main cities where you land your ship. So currently here we're in New Atlantis, and yeah, this is pretty much where you land your ship. I'll show you guys because I know a lot of people are just going to be confused where to go. So I am in the, let's go all the way out so you guys know. I am in Alpha Centauri. And in Alpha Centauri, if we go in here, I am in this sort of galaxy by here. And it's this planet here. It's literally one of the starting planets that you go to. It's in the Jemison system. And this planet here, Jemison. And if you actually open up Jemison and you press G, you can open up the surface map. And here, we are in the, I guess this area by here. So you can come down to this one here if you have no idea where to find a ship technician, but there's always a guy here on the left and you can just talk to them, and this is how you can start customizing your ship. We want to buy a ship that's sort of close to the Millennium Falcon, so you want to basically ask him what ships you have for sale. I in fact don't have any ships here, I guess, anymore that look like the Millennium Falcon, but there was here. I'll probably include some footage, I can't remember the name, but there was a ship here that sort of kind of looked like the shape of the Millennium Falcon, so I sort of just went from that. It was almost like, it almost looked like this one, but much bigger. So what you want to do is you want to buy that ship, go out, and then you want to go in and ask him to basically modify your ship. And then you want to go into this building menu like this. So I guess we can just start with just showing you how to build a ship, because this is probably your first time. So open up the ship builder by pressing B, and here you go, you're gonna have all the parts. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build this thing from scratch. I'm gonna show you guys the best way to do it and the way I've done it, to obviously make sure you include a bunch of stuff, because there will be flight checks and stuff that you need to pass to make sure you can actually take this thing off. If you built a ship before, I'll just put a timestamp in the video so you guys can skip all my rambling. But yeah, let's begin. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the front here. So we're going to need this thing here, the Stroud nose cap C. So this thing by here. Yeah, and I guess you could just put it there. I'm basically going to pull my ship apart, and we're basically going to start from scratch. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with the left side just so it's a bit easier. Next up, we have the Aku Lander landing gear. So you want to connect that there like this. By the way, if you want to add pieces and stuff, you can press G and go to the menus. Most of these are structural pieces. If you are missing any of these pieces, yeah, you might need to be a higher level on your starship design, but I've done most of this stuff with starship design level 1, so I don't think you need to be a high level. It just might cost a bit. All right, next, we're going to add a Nova Galactic Storeroom 101, like that. Okay, let me just move everything up one here. So next up, we're going to add a Galactic Living Quarters 2x1. Then on the left of that, we're going to add a Galactic Control Station like this. And then here, we're going to add a Nova Cowling 2LSF by here. And then here, we're going to grab a Nova Galactic Companionway. We're going to add that like this. Then we're going to add a Viking CP100 cockpit on the side. And we're going to grab a Nova Cowling 1LTF. And we're going to put it just on top here. Like so. And then we're going to grab a Aku Lander landing gear. We're going to put this, I'm pretty sure it was by here. Then we're going to grab a Nova Cowling 2LSA again. Put it by here. And we're going to grab a porthole top, put that on top there. And yeah, we've pretty much built this sort of side here. Sort of just look at it, make sure it's correct, make sure everything's in the right spot. I'll hover over everything here real quick so you can check. Replay the video if you need to. Yeah, next we're going to start adding the engines. So we're going to add one White Dwarf engine on the back. And we're actually going to start doing the middle now. So we're going to go back to the middle by here. So we're going to add a Nova Galactic living quarters in the middle like this. This goes in the middle. And here what we're going to do is we're going to add one of the middle pieces, which is the Shroud storeroom 1 by 1. This is going to go here in the middle. This is in the middle of the ship. And we're going back here to the middle. I'm basically just grabbing the pieces we need. Next, we're going to start adding some components that we need. We're going to add this reactor here. This is going to go in the middle there. It's sort of hidden in the middle of the ship. It's the best place I could find for it. Okay, so next up, we're going to build the side of the front again. So we're going to take this thing by here, the Aku landing gear. This is very important. You put this at the front so it passes the flight checks. Then we're going to grab the second nose fin, the Shroud nose cap C. We're going to add this onto the front. Next up, we're going to add the companionway right here. Then we're going to grab the protector shield generator. Going to add that in. Pretty sure it goes by here. That's right. We're going to take, I think this is, yeah, we're going to take the Nova Galactic Workshop 2x1, add that in here on the side. Then we're going to grab the Nova Cowling 2LPF, add that in. Now, this is important as well. This is the Stability Pro landing bay, add that in. We've got the Nova Galactic Companionway 1x1, add that on the side. Then we're going to add the Nova Cowling 2LPA on the side here. I'm leaving the top bits for last because it is a bit confusing. So coming back here, I've just looked at this and I've sort of made a mistake here. It's just fine, but we can correct it. The reactor actually is meant to go in the middle like this, not by here. So yeah, make sure you move the reactor into the middle there. Next, we're going to start adding the back bits, the landing gears in the back. This is the Aku Lander landing gears. Make sure you're adding these in here. Right, so now we're going to add the rest of the engines. So the White Dwarf 3000 engines go on the back like so. Next up, I sort of put these portholes just on the back here, just mainly for aesthetics. Okay, so I've made another mistake here. I've just realized just by looking at it again, it's fine. We can easily correct it. Move all of them to the left, the back landing gears, like so. Just move them all over one to the left like this. Add that there, and then move the shroud just up one. I was looking at it for a good 2 minutes and I'm like, where did I go wrong? But it was literally, I just moved them too far up to the right, which is fine. Just correct it like so. Have a good look. Make sure everything matches up. And yeah, it's time to add the top bit. So we're going to start off here with the Nova Cowling 2LTF. I'm going to drag this to the front here. Next, we're going to grab the Demus Hull A, attach that right here. Next up, we're going to grab the R2000 Alpha Grav Drive, and that in the middle there, right above the reactor. Next, we're going to add these sort of top pieces here, the Nova Cowling, add that like so, and then add the other one here. And then we're going to add the side pieces, the Demos Bumper Port Fair, and then we're going to add the fuel tanks, which is the M30 Ulyss HE3 tanks. Add these on the side. Next up, we're just going to add the opposite sides. So the fuel tanks, just so it's symmetrical. And that's pretty much the top. Done. The only extra bit I've sort of added here is this Mauler, the Mauler cannon. On top, you can pretty much customize whatever gun you want. But this is the Mauler 104L autocannon. I've also got the 10S protector shield generator just here. And as for the underside here, on the underside, I have added 2 pulse lasers on the underside, as you can see. And I've also added 2 guns underneath here, underneath the cockpit, the Mauler 105U cannon. If you want to add these in, as you can see on the right here, there is a depth thing. All you need to do is just go underneath the ship and click on the bottom and you'll see these little lock points. Basically, you just want to like, I'll show you real quick. So like this. So say you wanted to add a gun here, you would hover over it like this, press G, and just basically pick what gun you want. You can pretty much add whatever you like, but I just added these ones because I thought they looked cool. And then we're going to come back up, and the final finishing touch, this is very important. It's this bad boy right here. This is the slim docker bottom. This is pretty much how you dock on stuff. Now, the thing is with this, I couldn't put it on the top because it didn't pass the checks. So you need to put it on the bottom. So you need to come under the ship like this. Look up towards your I guess your hull. Look up towards your cockpit. Place it like this. And you want to move it underneath this panel by here. This is the panel that is connected. This one here. So you want to put it underneath this one. So just come under like this. Place it like so, and if everything checks out, your ship should be good, all systems normal, and you should be good to go. The only thing you might be needing to do is assign your weapons. To do that, press C on this tab here, click on weapons, and you can assign your weapons like this. Just make sure they're all assigned, and you should pass all the checks, and you have yourself a brand new Millennium Falcon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was easy to follow along. If you want to see me do more of these, please let me know. As for the color on stuff, if you want to change the color to your liking, you can just hover over them. I press J because I'm on PC, and you can change the color. I sort of made it like a little gray color each piece, like sort of gray and white. It's completely up to you on how realistic you want it to look. But yeah, this is my best attempt at a Millennium Falcon in Starfield. If you guys got any suggestions for other ships you would like to see me do, please leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'll get building. Other than that, make sure you enter the giveaway for the Starfield Deluxe Edition giveaway, and I'll pick the winner in Discord very, very soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.